Hello Commanders, welcome back to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a good look at the Anvil Gladiator, which had its status changed to flight ready with the latest update. The Gladiator is a carry-based bomber that can support a maximum crew of 2 persons, and because it is very easy to be modified, it can be used by civilians as well. It is a very nice option not only for fighting but also exploration because of the extra protection it offers with its very strong weaponry. Players will have the possibility to equip their Gladiator with a bomb bay or replace it with an extra cargo hold, turning their Gladiator into an armed transporter in that way. Also, the ability to replace one of the laser cannons of the turret with a tractor beam makes the Gladiator a perfect solution for light salvage missions as well. Now let's go ahead and get out of the cockpit and take a better look of the Anvil Gladiator. It is a somewhat bigger ship from what I've seen so far. It does look a lot like a Hornet or a Super Hornet, and it is logical since they have the same manufacturer. We can see the laser cannons under the wings and the missiles it carries, and of course the bomb bay with the 4 torpedoes it carries at the moment. Like I said, there is a turret that can be manned by one of the crew, and it is very easy to man it. Let's go ahead and get up there. That way you can provide a 360 degrees protection to your Gladiator. You can protect it from any side. You can take the Gladiator out with one of your friends, go out there, have fun. One will have to be the pilot and the other will have to be on the turret, shooting at everything that tries to destroy you. But that doesn't mean you have to have someone with you all the time. You can take the Gladiator out by yourself and still have a lot of fun with this ship. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the weapons of the Gladiator. The Anvil Gladiator comes equipped with 2 M4A laser cannons on a gimbal mount under the wings, which have a big size, and that means that they deal a lot of damage and they also require more power, and 2 CF-117 Badger laser repeater on the manned turret above the cockpit, which also have high damage, but they also require more power like the M4A laser cannon. Also, the CF-117 Badger laser repeater has somewhat of a problematic power efficiency. Despite all the power problems these 4 weapons have, they are very strong, and the Gladiator has a very impressive laser weaponry. As for the missile weapon of the Gladiator, it can carry up to 8 Tempest-2 proximity missiles, 4 under each wing, which are very reliable and efficient. They have some drawbacks though. They require a target lock, you have to be close to your target, and they have a slow speed, but their damage is devastating and it isn't very easy to evade them. And of course 4 torpedoes, making the Gladiator a very strong bomber. The Anvil Gladiator is not one of the fastest ships in the game. Its speed can go up to 190 meters per second only, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't rely on its speed, it relies mostly on its devastating laser weaponry and of course the missile weaponry it carries. It can also have a very nice tank with a shield of maximum size 3, and that means that it can stand its ground and defeat most of its opponents. This ship is somewhat heavy and you will feel it if you try to make a fast turn. You will feel drifting away and it will need a bit of practice before you can manage to navigate with this ship perfectly. Nonetheless, it is a very strong fighter and can be a real threat out there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the capabilities of the Gladiator and see how good it is at combat. Let's join a Vandulso arm and see how fast we can destroy these Vanduls. Let's go ahead, we have joined a Vandulso arm. Let's meet with the Vanduls and see how fast we can destroy them. The first thing I've noticed about the Gladiator is the cockpit. View seems to be very limited, but as you will notice, there is absolutely no problem to target your enemies and destroy them. You just need to get used at it. Also, the weapons we carry, the 2 different weapon groups, are very strong and they can take down most of the enemies alone. And this is what we're going to do now. We're going to use them one by one. And try to destroy our enemies like this. Like I said, it is a heavy ship, and you need to practice a lot, or else you are going to drift around and have problems to navigate. And first Vandul is dead. Let's use now our badge repeaters. Let's get closer. Okay, let's adjust our angle and fire it. Also, we have to remember that both of our weapons have a higher power consumption, and that means that they generate heat very fast. We shouldn't spam them. I know it's tempting. It's nice to spam them around, but we have to be more careful. There you go. And now let's use them all four together and try to take down this poor Vandul over here. And as you can see, they are overheating our weapons. There you go. That poor Vandul. Really devastating damage. That was better. Excellent weapons, excellent ship. I really enjoy flying this Gladiator. It is so far my favorite ship, and my primary goal for when the persistent universe will be live. Let's use our missiles, our Tempest 2 missiles now. Like I said, we have to be close to our target in order to fire them, but they do track their target very well. They don't miss their target, and it's hard to evade them, even with their slow speed. Let's see if one is enough to kill it. And apparently it is. Their damage is very high. All of the weapons the Gladiator carries have a very high damage output, and this is making it a very good fighter, a very good and strong ship. Let's use one more missile as well. And one more Vandul dead.
Shields charging.
There you go. And we have killed the whole wave.
Zero hostile contacts remaining.
Shields.
Let's kill a couple more, starting with the Little King. There you are. Let's go ahead. Let's use everything we have and see how fast we can kill all of these Vanduls. Let's start with a missile attack. And the little king is dead. Got some hits on him with our lasers, and of course the missile finished him. Let's deal with the rest. And this is not going to be difficult. Only one have left? No, two. Let's go for this one. And the last one now. Let's deal with him with our lasers. There you go, have killed everybody. Quite fast as well. Now let's go ahead and try to kill another elite unit, the priest this time. See if we can achieve this. He's targeting us with missiles already. Let's fire at him. Where did he go? There he is. And there you go. So easy. Despite the fact that the Gladiator's initial role is that of a carrier-based bomber, it can be an excellent heavy fighter as well, and with some proper adjustment it can work as a salvager, explorer, or even an armed freighter. With its very strong laser and missile weaponry, the Anvil Gladiator can defeat almost everything, face multiple enemies and emerge victorious. It is an excellent solution not only for fighting, but almost everything else you want to achieve in the game. A true multi-role ship that you will have a lot of fun flying and play with it, not only by yourself, but even with one of your friends. This was the Anvil Gladiator. Thank you very much for joining me and watching this video. I'm Squid of Love. Fly safe, commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.